Hey guys, welcome back. This week we're going to be going over takedowns, and I promised you in the last video that I would pull guard and someone else would do takedowns. So we got Mark, our resident wrestler, our resident fighter. He's going to work us through what he covered last week. Thank you again, my man, while my work exploded.
No problem.
Made sure classes kept running here, did a fantastic job. So I'm going to turn it over to you. What'd you do last week?
Right on. So we went over a couple different takedowns. We went over single legs and double legs. Tonight I think we're just going to focus on the double leg takedown. So in Jiu-jitsu, if we're doing a competition, if we're fighting MMA, we start on our feet. And here, when we start rolling, there's a lot of us in here, so we try to start on our knees or on our butts, because we don't have a lot of space. But this is an important part of Jiu-jitsu, and a lot of people kind of, go back and forth between guard pulling or takedowns, but it kind of all depends on your game and how you want to play it. I personally like to take down because I'm a wrestler. Alex again said he likes to pull guard, so it's all good here. Alright, so I like to start, again, we have the gi, so I'm going to use it. I want to grab him and control him. I'm going to reach cross collar right at the chest level here, with my right hand on his right side here. I'm going to grab the same side sleeve, roll it in, and I'm controlling right here. If we're no gi, we can come behind the head, back of the tricep, but again, I have the gi, so I want to control here and here. So, I got him here. What I want to do with your takedowns is get him moving to set it up. I don't want to just come here and then come straight in for a shot. He can stuff it, he can sprawl. So I want to get him moving. So I control here, I get him stepping, And one thing that I'm doing here, I'm pulling his weight down, because when I'm pulling him down, his natural reaction is going to be to come up. And when he does that, that gives me the perfect opportunity to take my shot. So I'm moving him around, pulling him down. When I let go, he pops up. I'm going to change my level. My right leg, my front leg, is going to take a deep penetration step in between his legs. Change my level, slide down, my head's up. I'm dropping to this front knee, and then my back leg comes up, steps out, and then my head and my outside leg are going to drive him this way, and then my legs are going to chop and take his legs that way. So in one motion, I'm driving with my head and my leg, and then my arms again are pulling him that way. So we finish here. And then finish good side mount position. So again, cross collar, same side sleeve. Get him moving around a little bit, pulling on him. When I let go, he pops up. Change my levels, deep penetration step. Drive through, you see how he's backing up? I'm driving him back to get him off base. Step out with my outside leg, my head up. If my head's down, he might be able to get a guillotine, he can punch me, he can cross face me, do a lot of things there. So make sure my head is up, and then my head and my foot are driving him that way, and my arms are chopping his legs that way. So in one motion, there. So that was the double leg takedown that we finished this week. Again, we went over the single leg too, but there's a couple different finishes from there. I wanted to focus on the double leg here.
And Mark brings up a good point. All of our fights start standing. And in Jiu-Jitsu, we have the tendency, and let me rephrase that, we can have the tendency to overlook this stage of the game in favor of already being on the ground. So it's an important aspect. I joke about guard pulling versus takedowns all the time, but at the end of the day, really, really important aspect of the game, being able to take people down. And great to have Mark here so we can follow that trend of integrating wrestling into Jiu-Jitsu that we've seen happening, honestly, for the last 10 years. So thanks again for covering that. I appreciate it. Nice job.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that's it for this week. We'll see you back next week. Check the rest of our content out. Like and subscribe. Show us around. And see you next week.
Yeah.